Alrighty, guys. Well, how's it going? Welcome back. Obviously, you guys didn't really go anywhere, but we had a quick little change on the mic, man. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. If you are tuning in for the first time, this is MTS number 35, I think. 35. I'm so good, bro.
Yes.
I swear, like, I only have to remember like every different week, but I'm still so good for that. I'm SB Kid, joined today by Noxel. Kid and Noxel special, man. Not too much time for more introductions. We're already right into the match, man.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting one. Zai, obviously, very strong player from Louisiana. We have a couple of out-of-state players here today. It's very exciting stuff. Cyanide defending the homeland on the Greninja here.
Yeah.
Interesting matchup. Definitely in terms of archetypes of characters that Palutena can struggle against, Greninja fits the bill. You have a small, short character that can kind of duck under a lot of Palutena stuff, as well as very fast characters that can close the gap, get in, pressure her really well. So it's going to be interesting to see how Zai tries to work around those struggles in the matchup.
Yeah, the one thing though I will say, is that Zai is a really, really good player. You know what I mean? So
Monster.
number 2, number 3, number 1. I feel like it always changes. Obviously, the top 3 in Louisiana. I feel like interchange between like Kirby Kid, Zai, Jordan. So, but Zai kind of, the old guard for sure. Like he's been around since like the beginning of Ultimate, right?
Oh,
Even
yeah,
probably Smash 4. But I don't know too much about back then. But so far though, Cyanide not able to kind of land on on stage. And what a read and a half! And you hear the trademark Psy laugh. You already know this is an MTS classic, bro. You got Psy getting hyped. Nice stuff. Catches the normal get up, reverses the situation. Wants to get a ledge trap here. Waits for the nairs. That's a regrab, but doesn't get anything.
That was so smart by Zai. A lot of people, when they try to get off ledge, they're looking and they sort of get too aggressive trying to get off the ledge. But you saw Zai there being willing to go back off stage to be patient and find its way back slowly. Great stuff by Zai, and Zai keeping up the pressure here. Oh, Cyanide has a bit of offense going here. Let's see if he can convert off of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
yeah, gets the back throw right here. Is it going to do it? Not yet. Definitely the next one will do it for sure. Tries to go for a super angle right there and tries to get something a little bit, a little bit cute with it. Trying to mix up the recovery onto stage, get some footing, but Zai able to kind of scatter it out regardless. 3 stocks to 1. Pretty big lead right now. Obviously, you do run into the drag downs. Oh, but he techs. He techs. Good man right there. Obviously, Zai able to get the nair train going from coast to coast. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, wow, what an up tilt. Not a move that you see very often, but very timely. The back air shield is going to be able to negate that F smash as well. Such a strong move. The shield moves, obviously, can just kind of have invincibility going through the attacks of other characters. And yeah, Cyanide is struggling big time in this game.
Yeah, totally, absolutely. He tries to get something. You saw the up tilt come out a little bit. Maybe wanted to catch a landing. That's an air dodge. That's a frame trap that Zai's probably looking for. And that's something that he's going to remember probably for the rest of the set. Still best of 3 territory, I believe. So not too much time for adaptations, right, on both ends. But Cyanide's going to need to get something big right here. Finds the up air, doesn't get it. Probably wanted to go for a fair, maybe even another up air. But Zai able to kind of scout it out, catches him with the landing with the neutral air. Great stuff. Cyanide still trying to find an opening here. This is kind of the scary situation for Greninja because it's like you're pretty much out of the window where like your regular confirms are going to work. So at this point, you have to go for big reads or you have to go for just like fair at the ledge and stuff. But if Zai is ready for it, even from the middle of the stage, not killing. So 145. Zai,
yeah, Zai's just doing a great job playing defensive. Even though he has such a big lead, he's not taking the risks, right? He understands, like you mentioned, that Greninja has to find those stray hits. So just avoiding all of those big hits, and yeah, I mean up air, even from
the ledge, from the ledge, bro.
That move is really, really strong.
That's crazy.
I feel like it's one of those moves that kind of flies under the radar sometimes, but it lasts such a long time. Has a really good hitbox, and just really, really strong. Just exploiting that recovery without a hitbox right there. Right?
That was from the ledge, bro.
Yeah.
That was from the ledge. That's crazy. So.
No, but no, yeah, that game 1 for sure. Just in terms of thinking of what Zai was doing so well, his defensive play was so strong. Even when he had the lead, right? Sometimes when you have the lead, you can tend to take a few more risks just because you feel emboldened to do that. But Zai playing steady, just playing his game, not letting the sort of game state dictate too much in terms of him taking those risks, and really paid off at the end. So 3 stock from Zai, dominant showing, and continuing it right now here. Down tilt, such a good frame, 2 framing option. Up tilt again. See it connect now 2 times out of 2, and wow, Zai not letting it up at all.
Yeah, absolutely. You see him kind of just going back, business as usual. You know, he was like, man, I drove 3 hours, bro. Like, you know, or 4, or however. You know, he's from, you know, Zyhel's from the Lafayette subregion, you know, so a couple other people like, I believe Makin is also in that region, as well as like Zaniel. I believe there's someone else I'm missing. Jericho's another person from the subregion, I believe. So any Louisianers in chat, you know, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But, you know, Zy coming from a region where, you know, he probably has a fair share of this matchup experience as well. I believe Yat as well, maybe not in the same sub-region, but definitely in Louisiana as well.
Yeah.
Has played Greninja before. I think Yat maybe plays Joker now. I could be wrong, but
He does have Joker.
but regardless, you know, a lot of experience coming in from Zy's end, and you know, Paulo's a character in Houston that you know we did see a lot for a really long time. We saw Bill, you know, BC play Palutena for a little bit. You know, everybody kind of has a little bit of a Palutena, regardless. You know, definitely. But you know, Zy is one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
Like he's definitely one of the more pioneered ones for sure. He's kind of kept this since the beginning of the game, and you can kind of tell right now he has a huge lead. And you know, Cyanide not able to find anything. Gets a backdoor right here, throws him off stage. Is going to want to reset the situation with the ledge trap right now, but runs off Nair. Realizes that there's not a hitbox with the Hydro Pump, so there's not really much you can do there. Finds the air dodge for the second time. We saw the air dodge like a million times game one, and Zy's finally capitalizing on those, and it feels like this is a very insurmountable lead.
Yeah, it feels like Zy has Cy's number pretty much since the beginning of that first game one. All of the callouts in terms of Cy's defensive options, feels like every time he gets Cyanide off stage, it's a lot of damage. Oh, finally Cy manages to take a stock, but yeah, it just feels like Zy has his number right now, and it's kind of hard to overcome such a solid player when you're at this kind of a deficit. And we've seen that from Zy, you know, even when he has that lead, like we mentioned, he stays steady with his defensive play, right? He doesn't sort of let it shake, you know, he doesn't really take those unnecessary risks.
Yeah, absolutely. Always playing it nice and safe, you know, just like always. You know, obviously, you know, kind of the trademark of a top player right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, having a huge lead right now. You know, dash attack might start killing eventually. Obviously, whoa, whoa.
He's
Getting a little bit cute right there with the, you know, little teleport cancel into the, you know, catches the run in, right? Wants to get the jump aerial to kind of start something going. Zy says, I will not be denied. I drove all the way here